What's up, chat?
Another thing we wanted to keep in mind was close interactions versus far interactions. Sometimes far interactions can set up a grand scale of things, but really it's the close interactions that work the best in VR. Freezing things and being able to look all around them is really cool. Being up close and personal is more fun in VR. I Expect You to Die currently supports many control schemes, and while that broadens the potential player base, it also comes with significant challenges. The tools behind our tutorial system are quite robust, so that we could create different slide
I can't wait for Minecraft Steam Laugh
for each control scheme. Try the different controllers and you'll see what I mean.
Okay, let's go into one of these missions. We did that one. This one should be easy.
Data retrieved from Zor's card.
Plain to see, you're toast, and speedrun.
Mission.
This is Mission Impossible, basically.
The final Operation Squeaky Clean combines science-based puzzles with some light security evasion, but original versions of this level leaned much more intensely into the security side of things. I'm pretty sure we could make an entirely new level based on some of the stuff we tried and cut, like hiding from security cameras and eavesdropping on conversations in adjacent rooms. Maybe we still will. If we do, pretend you didn't listen to this.
Your Steam crashed yesterday.
Yeah, it did.
Here is a problem we struggled with for a while. Before the window is broken, you want to be further away from the building so that interactions with the window feel good. After the window is broken, however, you want to be as close to the building as possible so that you can interact with what is inside easily. In a game where moving the player is one of the quickest ways to kick them out of the experience, this presented a huge problem. We tried several things, teleporting the player forward on window break, which players didn't notice but felt like a bug in footage, moving them forward super slowly over the course of 5 minutes, which most didn't notice but those who did freaked out, and the idea that this level could be a standing level, where the player could physically step forward and back. We even tried turning the window washing platform
I
into a
putted
cherry
the
picker,
secret code
players
for
could move
crashing a
forward and
Steam Laugh,
backwards
just
at will,
kidding.
which was interesting. Nauseating, but interesting. So how did we solve it, in the end? Well, we didn't. We made it go away. David and Chris sidestepped the problem entirely by angling the window away from you, so the player could be right up against the building without feeling pressed against the glass. It's a little architecturally weird, but never let realistic architecture get in the way of good gameplay design.
Oh, the sandwich. Since we had set aside some time for Foley recording, lots of test tubes, beakers, coffee thermoses, and things to tap and hit against metal and glass, I decided to do realistic Foley for what it was like to throw a sandwich. Turns out, not as interesting as you would hope, but very messy. I took 2 slices of bread and secured them together with a toothpick in an attempt to minimize mess, and threw that thing against all surfaces imaginable. The result from everything? Very light tapping sounds and lots of crumbs everywhere. The final sandwich you hear in-game is doctored up in post to be more interesting, because, sadly, real sandwiches are not as fun as you'd think.
Is that what I have to do? I think I dropped something. Dang it! Now I need to restart.
Breach detected. Initiating security measures.
1000 new massages.
Oh!
The idea of a paper airplane was something we wanted for a long time, but never got around to making it for the game. Then, the Saturday after GDC, I grabbed some of my friends in the game industry, and we sat down and had a paper airplane jam. It took us about 4 hours, but it worked out well and we got it in the game.
Where? I'm not seeing a paper airplane.
This periodic table actually required a lot of iteration, despite being a simple object. When the table was big, it would obstruct huge chunks of the player's view when they brought it near, or cause them to knock things off the platform. Smaller was better, but when we made it small, the table blent into the wall and people wouldn't pick it up, getting completely blocked on the puzzle. The solution wound up being to stop tweaking the size and just make the table a little crooked, which triggers that impulse players had to straighten it out, and thus try to interact with it. It's a good example of how the small details are so critical in a game like this, and that tweaks can change a puzzle from unbeatable to solvable.
ID accepted. Security disabled.
Okay, I need to commit suicide
Full
real quick.
disclosure, Agent, I don't really know how to make an antivirus. However, Sean in HR says you tested well in chemistry, so give it a go. Save millions of lives.
One of the big concerns in window washing was how players afraid of heights would react. We wanted to make it manageable for them,
You used
but we
to
also
play
felt the sense of
Roblox
height
and
was an
Happy
essential
Wheelie,
part of
right?
the setting and didn't
Yeah.
want to lose that. We spent a lot of time changing the platform size and railing height in order to try to hit the right balance, and even created a list of everyone at Shell Games who was afraid of heights so we could subject them to our cruel experiments.
I
It's
went to
probably not
watch your first
completely
bits
solved,
laugh.
but I think we got the game to a place where agrophobes wouldn't be driven
LOL.
out, at least. I mean, if you are listening to this, you got through it. Though this bubble is on the ground below, so you're probably not that afraid of heights anyway.
What happens? Hold on. I'm gonna explode real quick. We're trying to get the challenges done so we can get the trophies.
We believe Zoraxis is creating a deadly supervirus. We know Zor wants revenge on the agency, but this is a tad extreme. Get into that lab, and I'll walk you through making an antivirus.
Breach detected. Initiating security measures.
Hi, Taco.
Hey.
ID security disabled.
I want to try
Full
something.
disclosure, Agent, I don't really know how to make an antivirus. However, Sean in HR says you tested well in chemistry, so give it a go. Save millions of lives and don't blow yourself up.
Green, blue, green, red. I want to see what happens if I blow that up.
Did dumdy.fflkg fouxcof.
Excuse? What? Did dumdy dot... Okay. I don't know what that meant.
It
XD.
appears the guard didn't buy it.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Wait, I wonder if one of the things is to kill that dude. I'm gonna try that now.
Breach detected. Initiating security measures.
We believe Zoraxis is
I meant
creating
you,
a
loco,
deadly
LOL.
supervirus. We know Zor wants revenge on the agency, but this is a tad extreme. Get into that lab.
ID security disabled.
Up there. I want to kill that dude.
Full disclosure, Agent, I don't really know how to make an antivirus. However, Sean in HR says you tested well in chemistry. So give it a go. Save millions of lives and don't blow yourself up.
Blue, green, red button. There's that.
Agent, you've been spotted. Quick, act naturally. They ran off. I always knew you were intimidating. It's your stoic silence.
Now, I wonder if that's one of the things. Or if we have to kill him. It's probably I have to kill him. Now, I'm confused. Oh, the antivirus. So pink, yellow, red.
PP.
Now to make an explosion, I need N, N, and G, I. I want to try something. Dang it, I thought that would do something.
This periodic table actually required a lot of iteration, despite being a simple object. When the table was big, it would obstruct huge chunks of the player's view
Please
when
don't
they
do
brought it in the
that.
air,
Please
or
don't
cause them
break
to
my
knock things
chat.
off the platform. Smaller was better, but when we made it small, the table blent into the wall, and people wouldn't pick it up, getting completely blocked on the puzzle. The solution wound up being to stop tweaking the size and just make the table a little crooked, which triggers that impulse players had to straighten it out, and thus try to interact with it. It's a good example of how the small details are so critical in a game like this, and that tweaks can change a puzzle from unbeatable to solvable.
I need one of these. And then one of these. And then two of these. I'm just looking around, making sure that there's nothing I'm supposed to already be doing. One of those. Put that.
Neutralization attempt blocked. Playing pre-recorded message.
Found a conscience despite our threats. Well, I'm afraid you won't have a chance to use your antivirus. We're changing the timetable and launching the supervirus today.
I want to hear what the creators have to say.
Taco was the best. He totally did not type this. I'm saying this because I think you are smile and nice god lol.
Development of this level. Emerging from a full pod brainstorm focused on addressing the things we felt were not quite clicking. We'd previously tried several climactic encounters that took place entirely inside the lab, many of which were more about retrieving a sample of the virus, but these lacked dramatic punch. We were also dissatisfied with the fact that the outside of the lab was visually cool, but hardly anything happened out there. By bringing the virus itself outside for the final act, we created a dramatic reveal and solved two problems at once.
Dang it! Dang it! Just kill me.
1, 2, 3.
I want to do one of the more fun ones. That one's based on like time and dropping something. Operation Deep. I want to do one of the better ones.
321381416816292168258258883 poop.
Winter break.
If you guess the hidden...
Souvenirs, burning crystals, dapper bear, flying saucer, Molotov speedrun. Okay, we need a Molotov, a speedrun, a flying saucer, and a dapper bear. Okay.
Toka bad boy.
One other aspect that we found really fun was wearables. For instance, we see a lot of people have fun putting the cigar in their mouth, lighting it, moving their head around. Of course, the hat as well. Surprisingly, many people's first action is to grab the hat off the rack and put it on. They end up wearing it the whole level. Even if they die, the next time they start, they'll put it back on their head. Are you one of those people?
No.
Bear Archer was one of the first phrases that stuck with me from the beginning of development on this level. It seemed that no matter what happened in design, we would end up with the
Taco,
bear
are
as a
you
key
bad
character
boy?
in the scene that you interact with.
Am I
There was also
what?
some discussion
Yes.
from that you hear instead of the computer system on the desk, but that was thrown out early on. I'm glad at the end he is still as entertaining as he can be, and quite scary if you don't know how to survive bomb arrows.
LOL.
I think that was the...
Early on, we had your friend, the support agent, being captured and held beneath the trapdoor in this room. You could throw him items, and if he didn't need them to escape, he'd throw them back, out of the hole. It was fun because throwing something in a hole and having a person off-screen throw it back to you was surprising, and the randomness felt pretty good. However, it was also frustrating and narrowed the player's focus, so they tended to get stuck. Rather than caring about their own goals, they only cared about what the person in the hole needed next. Ultimately, we went with the mix of parallel and serial tasks we have now.
368.
So what time we playing Minecraft, Wink?
Later, probably 2 or 3. I killed myself with a Molotov, damn it.
You've certainly made yourself
What time is it
comfortable
for
in Zor's
you?
private hunting lodge.
2:14, so around...
If I were you, I'd
For me
Probably-
it's 2:15.
Yeah, 2:15, so around 2:40 when Christopher and everybody else gets on. Maybe it's 8:63.
Bet.
You're supposed to set deer on fire. And then pull on its antlers.
Moving that bear's arm may give
Door
you
alarm
pause,
triggered.
Agent,
Tear
but it
gas
won't
activated.
Stop Zor.
My brother liked the steam and left LOL.
Nice.
Bear Archer was one of the first phrases that stuck with me from the beginning of development on this level. It seemed that no matter what happened in design, we would end up with the bear as a key character in the scene that you interact with. There was also some discussion at one point of making the bear speak to you, where his mouth would open, and that is where the voice would come from.
The white box phase for this level saw us reorganizing a core set of features for weeks, and this placement juggling went on even into the phase when final art was being implemented. We knew we wanted to include scenery, like floor-to-ceiling windows and the fireplace and skylight, but layouts that look great in white box can feel terrible in VR. During rapid whiteboxing, we normally test out the scenes with low-fidelity baked lighting. The downside with this is that it's very hard to get a feel for what the scene will actually look like. To solve this, we started whiteboxing with real-time lights in a deferred rendering pipeline, testing that out in VR. When we were satisfied with the results, we folded back into forward rendering with bake lights. I'm sure our tech artist got goosebumps somewhere with me using VR and deferred rendering in the same sentence.
This level once had a nuclear missile in a silo outside, instead of a gravity machine. Through a long series of events, we
It's
moved the
worth
missile
coming
itself
to your
Operation
streams.
Squeaky Clean,
Good.
and went with no gravity here because it allowed the machine to be closer,
Control
and frankly,
cartridge
no gravity in
accepted.
VR is
Voice
pretty rad.
authentication required.
Baba
Authentication failure. Deploying Bear Archer. Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert data sphere override.
Doinkus.
This doesn't bode well.
Zero gravity is super fun in VR.
LOL,
While a whole
that
space
shit scared
station
me.
level never manifested itself, this machine is clearly the next best thing.
WTF, bro.
Some players may expect the first laser, but no one ever expects the second.
Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You
Oh, I
must
love
stop
zero
the machine.
gravity games. It's so much fun in VR. Whee! 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 Wait, why is that book?
Way I eat.
Apparently, we need one of these.
Wee 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 wee.
Crystal unstable.
Whitey.
Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode 1.
Wee.
Zor certainly knows you're there now. We're sending a
What
helicopter
happened?
to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
Open that. Oh no, they set my bear on fire!
Crystal waveform not aligned.
What? Ah, it barely tapped me. Dang. Okay, we got... I have this. I know what I'm doing.
You've certainly made yourself comfortable in Zor's private hunting lodge. I hear the agency is handing out lodges just like this one to any agent who finds the new machine Zor is working on. If I were you, I'd find that machine.
Is it not 836? I thought it was that. 3, 6, 8. 6, 3, 8. 8, 6, 3, 8, 3, 6. Why aren't you working? 6, 3. Wait, maybe it has to be able to be turned to that number. So we'll start with 3, 8, 6. There we go. Boink.
Control cartridge accepted. Voice authentication required. Authentication. Door alarm triggered. Deploying bear archer. Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert data sphere override.
This doesn't bode well.
Is this a laser?
It's just as we feared. Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You must destroy that machine.
Move.
Gravity.
Crystal unstable. Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode 1.
Zor certainly knows you're there now. We're sending a helicopter to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
That looks fun.
It kind of is until you don't know what you're doing. Wait, I have an idea. Dang it! Protect me with your life crystals.
Crystal unstable.
Hadoink!
Laser defense mode 2.
Your helicopter's arrived, but it can't get close until you destroy that machine.
Ah. I was... That upsets me. That very much upsets me.
You certainly made yourself comfortable in Zor's private hunting lodge. I hear the agency is handing out lodges just like this one to any agent who finds the new machine Zor is working on. If I were you, I'd find that machine.
Control cartridge accepted. Voice authentication required.
Baba Booey!
Authentication failure. Deploying bear archer. Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert data sphere override. Door alarm triggered. Deer gas activated.
Bada bing, bada boom.
This doesn't bode well. It's just as we feared. Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You must destroy that machine.
Crystal
There we go.
unstable.
Bada bing, bada boom. Explode.
Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode 1.
Zor certainly knows you're there now. We're sending a helicopter to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
I reported myself for being ugly.
No. Though you're not ugly, you're beautiful.
Crystal unstable.
You're beautiful.
Laser defense mode 2.
Your helicopter's arrived, but it can't get close until you destroy that machine.
Haha!
And smile.
Crystal unstable.
Getting in it!
Nicely done. There's nothing like an explosive finish to foil it.
Did I do the Molotov thing? Well, at least I solved this one in 3 minutes. Saturday, y'all might not see a video.
I have good news, Agent. As everyone knows, you are my third favorite field operative, and as such, I managed to find some money in the budget for that vacation you always mention after nearly dying. Grab the new reel in the door, and we'll be off and running.
Hold on, I found something I like. Oh, yeah! Roar! Does it work? Nah. Can I set you on fire? Oh, I can!
One thing that we kept in mind as we were designing
Farce in him.
puzzles was, can items be used for more than one purpose? For instance, the bottle is fun to play around with. You can pop the cork, release the champagne, have a little moment of celebration, but you can also break the bottle and use the shards of glass to cut the wires on the bomb. Is it the multi-tool
The spells
or the unitask?
Minecraft.
Whenever possible, we'd go for the multi-tool.
I want to get one thing before Minecraft. Usually Christopher invites me, and that's how I know it's Minecraft time. When Christopher invites me, that's how I know it's Minecraft time.
You've certainly made yourself comfortable in Zor's private hunting lodge. I hear the agency is handing out lodges just like this one to any agent who finds the new machine Zor is working on. If I were you, I'd find that machine.
Control cartridge accepted. Voice authentication required. Authentication failure. Deploying bear archer. Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert data sphere override.
Speedrun.
Door alarm triggered. Deer gas activated.
This doesn't bode well. It's just as we feared. Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You must destroy that machine.
Crystal unstable. Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode 1.
Zor certainly knows you're there now. We're sending a helicopter to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
Crystal unstable. Laser defense mode 2.
Your helicopter's arrived, but it can't get close until you destroy that machine.
Crystal unstable.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Get to the chopper!
Nothing like an
Get
excuse
to the chopper!
to foil a villain's plans once and for all. Now, grab that.
There are.
That had to be under 2 minutes. I'm gonna be royally upset. That was 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Dang! Did it still give it to
I
me?
have good news, Agent. As everyone knows, you are my third favorite field operative, and as such, I manage.
Speedrun. Gotta get that speedrun thing done.
You've certainly made yourself comfortable in Zor's private hunting lodge. I hear the agency is handing out lodges just like this one to any agent who finds the new machine Zor is working on. If I were you, I'd find that
Speedrun.
machine.
Control cartridge accepted. Voice authentication required.
Baba Booey!
Door alarm triggered. Deer authentication failure. Deploying bear archer. Bear disarmed. Security malfunction. Insert data sphere override.
This doesn't bode well. It's just as we feared. Zor's new device appears to have the power to affect gravity. You must destroy that machine.
Crystal unstable. Machine malfunction. Laser defense mode
I
1.
unsubscribed and subscribed
Zor certainly
LOL.
knows you're there
Lol.
now. We're sending a helicopter to extract you. That machine must be destroyed before it arrives.
Crystal unstable. Laser defense mode 2.
Your helicopter's arrived, but it can't get close until you destroy that machine.
Crystal unstable.
There we go.
Nicely done. There's nothing like an explosive...
A minute and 50! That's really good in my book.
I have good news, Agent. As everyone knows, you are my third favorite field operative, and as such, I managed to find some money in the budget for that vacation you always mention after nearly dying. Your next mission will you'll need to
Fire away.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has disabled...
Pump it!
Escape pod drained.
Get that going.
Hole secure.
Did you know my secret name is Poopman Wink?
Oh, wow. Engine. Get that going. Give me that.
Engine running.
The drawer of grenades was originally suggested by Brad, perhaps on a whim,
XD.
but it cracked me up every time a player would open it and immediately react by slamming it back shut. As if to say, no way I want anything to do with that drawer of grenades. I added money and a second flare gun later, because tempting you to grab money out of a drawer full of is funny. And John really wanted the dual-wield flare gun at the end of the level.
Structural integrity failing. Hole secure. Would you like to vent oxygen?
You
Vent,
friends
vent,
are in
vent,
school,
vent,
right? That's why
oxygen.
we're waiting.
Yeah, they're in school. That's why we're waiting. Why did we die? Maybe we gotta do it before she says that. That just gives me time to get a faster time.
Oof.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has
Alrighty.
disabled primary functions. This is an emergency.
Pump it.
Please start. Escape pod drained. Escape pod drained.
Okay.
Wasn't that easy? The engine is engaged and we are starting our set. Just sit back and
Pump it.
relax.
Pump it.
System malfunction. Would you like to vent oxygen? Hole secure.
Why isn't it working? Oh my goodness. That's my least favorite part about the entire game, is the fact that that one thing won't work the way I want it to.
Oxygen level adequate.
There.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has disabled primary function. Escape pod drained. Hull secure. Engine. Wasn't that easy? The engine is engaged and hull secure. Would you like to vent oxygen? Venting oxygen. Oxygen level adequate.
That's what you gotta do.
Engine overheating. Structural integrity. Hull secure. Self-destruct in 90 seconds.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Actually, this is Naomi Kyle. Hey, hope you're enjoying this submarine experience. I am, of course, the voice of the submarine AI that you hear in your head. Hopefully that means that you're completely sane and enjoying this game thoroughly. I Expect You to Die was actually a game that I demoed a while ago and was very, very interested in playing a character in. So I reached out to Shell Games, who made this amazing game that you were...
No! That's not what I... Hate that with PlayStation VR. Nothing works. Okay, speedrun.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has disabled primary functions. This is an emergency. Please start engine manually.
While brainstorming for puzzles, we had a lot of ideas. One of which was a bathroom at a spy party. It would house the secret entrance to something, and you'd be thwarting...
I accidentally forgot about that.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has disabled primary functions. Escape pod drained.
While brainstorming for puzzles, we had a lot of ideas. One of which was a bathroom at a spy party. It would house the secret entrance to something, and you'd be thwarting its security in hilarious ways.
Hull secure.
But then we realized bathrooms have mirrors, which we were avoiding. Did you ever notice the car doesn't have rear view or side view mirrors? Bathrooms also usually have lots of water and cloth towels, both costly to perform. Oh well, no spy bathroom for you.
Warning. Engine overheating.
Oh, shoot.
Structural integrity failing. Hull secure. Would you like to vent oxygen? Vent. Oxygen level adequate. Self-destruct in 90 seconds. Enter override code to abort.
I clicked it up, did I not? This one frustrates me, and it always has.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod. An explosion has escape pod drained. Self-destruct in 90 seconds. Enter override code to abort. Self-destruct aborted. We hope your escape pod experience was a pleasant one. Please gather all your belongings, open the hatch above you, and signal your
Our
rescue.
communications are back
Have
online.
a nice day.
Signal us to let us know your location.
Dear! I gotta throw it with more force.
Well, escape pod drained. Hole secure. Hole secure. Wasn't that easy? The engine is engaged and we are starting our set. Just sit back and relax.
We got this.
System malfunction. Structural integrity failing. Hull secure. Would you like to vent oxygen? Vent oxygen level adequate. Warning. Engine overheating. Self-destruct in 90 seconds. Enter override code to abort. Self-destruct aborted. We hope your escape pod experience was a pleasant one.
Our communications are back
all your
online,
belongings.
Agent. Signal us to let us know
I
your
left but
location.
am back, sorry.
Have a nice day.
Ah, there you are, Agent.
A crucial aspect of any great VR experience is hitting that 90 frames per second. On I Expect You to Die, one of our...
2 minutes and 4 seconds. Someone said something in chat. I didn't hear them. I left, but I'm back. Sorry. Oh, that's fine. We got 2 minutes and 4 seconds. It's because I tried to throw a grenade.
The coordinates you transmitted from the sub before you gave it the old T.
Welcome to our state-of-the-art Zoraxis escape pod drained.
The drawer of grenades was originally suggested by Brad, perhaps on a whim, but it cracked me up every time a player would open it and immediately react by slamming it back shut. As if to say, no way I want anything to do with that drawer of grenades. I added money and a second flare gun later, because tempting you to grab money out of a drawer full of grenades is funny. And John really wanted the dual-wield flare gun at the end of the level.
Structural integrity failing. Hull secure. Would you like to vent oxygen? Oxygen level adequate. Self-destruct in 90 seconds. Enter override code to abort.
Eight.
Self-destruct abort.
Dear.
was a pleasant one. Please gather all your belongings, open the hatch above you, and signal your
Our
rescue.
communications are...
Have a nice day.
Ah, there you are, Agent. We thought we'd lost you to the wilds of the Caribbean. We're approaching your position now.
$150.
The coordinates you transmitted from the sub before you gave it the old TNT ta-ta point to a hunting lodge in the Alps. Well, don't ask me why submarine coordinates lead to the mountains. I couldn't even begin to want to understand.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if everybody's on. Not on yet. Probably around 3. They probably gotta do something. Okay, put that there.
Monkey.
Who put monkey in the chat? Austin! Austin, y'all getting on?
To infiltrate a Zoraxis facility, retrieve information on the death engine, and get out alive.
I'll start the party. Whew, it's hot. Okay, there we go. I started the party. When y'all join, I'll hop on Minecraft. There's Ethan.
Yeah, Austin's on the bus. He'll be
in the past, we've talked about our games having the goal of being transformational, so they changed something about the player, usually for the better. As we've developed, I expect to die levels. We kind of realized that they have this additional pillar of being literally transformational, like an Autobot.
Puzzle.
In the
What
seeded
does
single
monkey
location,
mean?
though, the best way we found
It
to do
mean
this
monkey.
is allow them to see your
Minecraft.
location itself.
Welcome, Dr.
Like
Minecraft.
open, things
Yes.
transform and switch around, revealing toys to play with. That's the main reason the lectern on the table is this multifaceted device that's slowly showing its complexity.
Remember, it's the
Lockdown mode engaged. Notifying security personnel.
Bonk, donk, hadoink.
This hidden compartment originally had a gun in it as well. We quickly discovered that
Minecraft,
everyone wanted to
Minecraft.
shoot their way out of the boardroom, one henchman at a time. We were thinking of giving them a gun with no bullets as a gag, but ultimately we decided it would be better to remove it entirely to keep players focused on escaping instead of looking for missing bullets.
Open up! We're getting in there one way or another! The hive mind is gonna be here.
Finding ways to kill the player that can't be avoided is tricky. You can dodge a saw blade, duck as an arrow shoots towards your head, so we found that things like deadly gas and explosions work well. You'll find we use deaths like that in just about every level somewhere. For this level, we wanted to add some new ones, so we thought that maybe a cloud of bees could be a hard thing to avoid, and work similarly to gas, just with bee-sized particles. In an effort to cut the scope of the level, bees were on the
Unauthorized
chopping
death
block.
engine use.
But that's when the hive mind agreed to take a pay
That's the
cut
intel we
and
need.
save the
Now,
game.
find a way to get it out of there intact.
Target
Targeting
California.
Los Angeles.
Yes, please do.
Death engine activation in 10 minutes. Arming the death engine.
Okay. Now I gotta remember how to activate this chair. How do you activate this chair? I forgot.
The name plaques in the room serve a few purposes. A hint to the location of the missing chair and the X-ray goggles, foreshadowing of what henchmen you will
Death
encounter in the
engine
level,
activation
and a
in
reference to a defector from
9
first class.
minutes.
We initially
Aligning
wanted them to have a
satellite
direct puzzle-solving
trajectories.
application as well, where the player would be assaulted with multiple laser beams and would need to
Error.
use all of the plaques to
Location
block the
already
beams.
targeted. Targeting New York City. Targeting Los Angeles.
Adding an elevator button seemed like an obvious choice. So this awesome statue of a bull by this puzzle started off. In the past, we've talked about our games having the goal of being transformational, so they changed something about the player, usually for the better. As we've developed I Expect You to Die levels, we've kind of realized that they have this additional pillar of being literally transformational, like an Autobot.